Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure with another odds and ends video. In a recent video in the main series, we tackled all 17 rampages here on the Western Island, plus one on Starfish Island, and we did all of those rampages with one hit point only. Of course, anytime I died, which was many times during some of these rampages, I just reloaded my save and kept trying until I eventually got lucky and didn't take any damage. And so the idea with this odds and ends video is a little challenge I set forth for myself, and that's to start with full health, which in my case is 250 HP. And I wanted to know how many rampages could I do consecutively where I don't reset, I don't save my game, I don't reload my game no matter what, and I also don't go and pick up any health pickups and any armor pickups. So this is just one pure run, starting with 250 health and gradually dwindling down to zero until I die. So the question is, how many rampages can I survive? So place your bets now, and also maybe think about which of the rampages here on the Western Island are going to be the toughest ones for me in this challenge. I will tell you that I started here at the far north and essentially just worked my way down towards the southern part of this island in order. I wasn't picking and choosing. I didn't skip the hard rampages or anything. So yeah, just think about how many rampages you think I can do on the 250 hit points with no health refills. So far, we are 1 for 1, and we haven't lost a single hit point. Since we've seen all these rampages before, mostly I'll show the rampages at double speed, except for the very beginning when I pick up the rampage icon, just so you can see where we are, and then the very end when I take out the last few gang members. And occasionally you'll see me pause the game. That is me looking at a rampage map on my computer, and then just trying to figure out like where the next rampage is. So this one wasn't too far away. And now we are 2 for 2 with no hit points lost so far. And in between rampages, I'll probably play it mostly in quadruple speed, but I didn't want to skip anything, including even me going to the pause menu for a couple of seconds to look at my rampages map, because I don't want you to think that like I reloaded the game, maybe I lost too many hit points or I died or something, and then I reloaded. This is one continuous take all the way up until the very last rampage in this video, and I'll explain why it's not continuous in that very last one. But the rest of this video is one continuous take, just fast forwarded, partly double speed, partly quadruple speed. Okay, we're headed over to the stadium and we will do the flamethrower rampage. So far, we've got 3 rampages done and no hit points lost. And these have been generally quite easy so far because some of the gangs are really quite docile, even as you're taking them out in bunches during a rampage. The one that we just did, the most recent one where I picked up the rampage icon at the top of the stairs, that one, if you get too close to the enemy gang, which I think was bikers in this take, then they will start shooting back. But fortunately, that weapon we had, which I think was just the pistol, is pretty good from long range. And so these rampages tend to be easy if the range of your weapon is greater than the range of the weapons that the gang uses. Okay, that is rampage number 4. Again, no hit points lost. So far, 4 for 4. And an ideal run here would be doing all 18, 17 here on the West Island, plus the one on Starfish Island. And we just haven't done the ones on the East yet. Switching to a car instead of a motorcycle here because the next rampage involves drive-by shootings. And I just feel much safer in a car instead of on a bicycle where I can get pulled off the bike, yanked off the bike, punched off the bike very easily, and also where I can crash into stuff on the bike and then fall off and get hurt. Whereas if I'm in a car, I can crash into stuff and not get hurt. Okay, so far so good. So unless my car blows up or unless I get yanked out of the car and punched, I won't lose any hit points on this one either. Down to 22. So far so good. I think this is Rampage 5. And our next one is going to be with another overpowered weapon. It's going to be the one just in the hotel parking lot, which I guess is a little bit behind us right now. All right, one left, and we're headed in the right direction towards the hotel. Done. All right, that is 5 for 5. And I didn't have any expectations here as to how far I could get. In theory, it's possible to do all 18 of these rampages. And I know that to be true because I did all 18 of the rampages in a recent video without taking a single hit point of damage. But again, that one involved reloading anytime I took a hit point of damage. And here we're just trying to do it all in one smooth run. And the very last rampage in that previous rampages video was the katana one, and I stopped keeping track of my fails, I think after like 25 or 30 fails, but I'm guessing it was about 50 attempts, 50 attempts to get that katana rampage done without taking any damage. So in theory, you could just keep doing what I'm doing here, go one rampage after the other, and it might take you 50 tries to get all the way down to the katana rampage and through that one without taking any damage. All right, but we are 6 for 6, so if this pattern holds, then we're going to be perfect on this challenge. I think I went too far. Yeah, we went too far south on that one. We're supposed to get over to this Life's a Beach billboard here. Okay, another overpowered gun, but I think I'm actually going to lose some hit points here for the first time. So this is now number 7, I guess. And so just keep an eye on the armor. I know it's in double speed. There you go. We just took a bullet, and that cost us 9 HP. But we're going to lose some more again during this rampage. I'm just hopping around because it's quicker than walking, and I can't run while I'm carrying this heavy weapon. Okay, still at 91, but I know more pain is coming to Tommy, in part from the police. The police are going to start shooting me as well because I've got the 2 stars. They're pretty aggressive, so we take that one guy out. Oh man, we went from 91 down to 75. I think I took 2 bullets there. And then we just lost another 7 from getting hit by the car. Officer, we're doing science here. Leave us alone. Okay, still at 68. So that was rampage number 7, and we were perfect on the first 6 rampages, but on rampage number 7, we lost 32 hit points, 32 out of 250. Okay, so for this one, we grab this thing on the basketball court. This is a shotgun rampage, which I find kind of annoying when I'm speedrunning the game. I think I mentioned this in my original rampage video, but it's annoying that these guys take 2 shotgun blasts to kill, and I can't really get all that close to them in general because they are shooting at me as well, and I'm trying to reduce the HP that I lose. So I think, yeah, so I started this attempt with my armor at 68, and now we're down to 60, so almost done here with just 8 left to go. And we've lost 8 points so far. Well, we've got 2 wanted stars, but as long as we don't get run over, we should be okay and out of this pretty soon. Okay, so that was rampage number 8, and we lost 8 hit points on that particular rampage, and we're down 40 hit points over the course of 8 rampages. So we've lost 5 hit points per rampage on average, but again, we were perfect on 6 of them, and we lost a bunch on the other 2. Okay, this next one I also kind of find annoying because these guys take a bunch of hits to kill, and you gotta kill, I think, 35 of them. It's a lot in the 2 minutes, so sometimes when I'm speed running I run out of time, but you can't really go in all guns blazing because they shoot back. Though we haven't taken any damage in this attempt so far. These guys are annoyingly jumping out of my way instead of taking the bullets for science. Some people are just not willing to sacrifice. They don't want to take one for the GTA failure team. Alright, 2 left. Again, no damage taken. I'm trying to be cognizant of the police because they get right up in my business and they shoot. So I thought all these guys were chasing me. It turns out they were running. They were just running, and it happened to be in my direction. Alright, so that was rampage number 9. And we didn't lose any hit points on that one either. So on 7 of 9 rampages, we haven't lost any hit points, and on the other 2, we've lost 40. So here we are with the Katana rampage. So there was a big cut there. This is actually a different save file. So the time won't match up, the money won't match up, and it's because I did try this Katana rampage, continuing my attempt that we've been watching this whole time. However, I didn't actually record it. I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. And so I just said, all right, I got to start again. Now, we've lost a couple of hit points here, but actually we got kind of lucky. We got these 2 gangs fighting each other. They're not fighting me. Oh, that was 3 guys with a 1 katana swing. That was awesome. Epic. So I got lucky here because the gangs were fighting each other, and so they left me alone, and that allowed me to get in real close, as opposed to like having to wait for them to be walking in a line, and then I get them one at a time from behind. So that worked out okay. I was already down to 4, with just like a minute 10 left. I had plenty of time left. Now we're at 3. Now we're at 2. But surprisingly, they start turning on me. They were no longer distracted by the rival gangs. They started chasing me. What did I do? Honestly, I have no idea. So now I'm running for my life. What else is new? And so when we started this rampage, we were at 60 HP for the armor, and so we've already lost 58, which is over 20% of all the health and armor I had combined. And time is running down, and I decided that I wasn't going to just let time run out and go try the Katana Rampage again, even though that was probably the prudent thing to do. I said, nope, this is a fight to the death. It's either going to be the gang members or me. But either way, I'm either passing this rampage on this attempt or I'm going to die trying. And I really thought I had it. I have these three guys. There's only one left. But then I didn't get a good swing at this guy. I want to poke him in the butt with the katana. I wasn't at the right distance, I guess, and now we got no time left, 8 seconds, 6 seconds. And look, I got 128 points. I'm going to get in the middle, just trying to take one of these guys out, and from 128 to 0 in 2 seconds. So is it possible? Yeah, I guess, if you have more patience than I do. Probably there's safer strats to apply than I was. I didn't practice, I didn't plan, I just winged it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.